the thing that is most frustrating to me is the fact that this comes literally only months after the layoffs of 14,000 people.
Wow. Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
So Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla. Not sure if you were aware of that, Adam, but he's also the CEO somehow of SpaceX and X, formerly known as Twitter.
Right.
So he is the CEO of 3 companies, and so like a third-time CEO.
I thought
for
that
each
being a
of these
CEO
companies.
was a full-time job, though.
Yeah.
I thought that they worked, 100 hours
Incredibly
a week or
hard,
something
yeah.
really wild.
Something ridiculous. But so even though he's only a third-time CEO at Tesla, and it's really difficult to kind of gauge how much is he actually spending 30% of his working time at Tesla? Because it seems like the majority of the time he is on Twitter, tweeting memes and his political thoughts of the day, and replying to white supremacists on Twitter and all of this
and
kind of stuff.
saying that Germany's far right isn't that bad.
Right,
They're just being
right.
misunderstood.
Yeah, the AFD is misunderstood for sure. That's never, that's never happened in the history of Germany. People in the West,
underestimating the far right.
The far right in Germany. It's no reason for concern there. But Elon, you would think he's third times. He's a third time CEO at Tesla, as in a third of his time, not the third time. 1/3 time CEO of Tesla. But it's unclear how much of his time he actually spends there. Even though that is the case, he is requesting just from Tesla now, right? We're not even talking about his compensation from SpaceX or Twitter. Just from Tesla, he is requesting the largest compensation package in the history of the world. There has never been even an inflation-adjusted compensation package even remotely close to what Tesla's shareholders just approved for Elon Musk. It is $56 billion with a B. Google's CEO's compensation package is only $226 million. Only $226 million for Google CEO, right? But for Elon, it is $56 billion. It's just absolutely, it's mind-blowing. It's a mind-blowing amount of money that we're talking about here for Elon. And it's coming amid, not the best time for Tesla. This is not, Tesla has had better years, let's just say. And More Perfect Union has a rundown of some of the issues that Tesla has been, facing this year. We clipped it. And so let's play this clip of Elon's stewardship of Tesla. Negative, we do not. Okay, so we didn't pull that clip, but sorry, I thought we had before the show. My bad.
Check out More Perfect Union.
Go find them on Twitter, and you'll be able to find that clip. But the information in there is some of the things that we talked about in the Last Week in Southern Labor, where Tesla's share price has decreased by 30% year to date. Just in the last 6 months, Tesla's share price has decreased by 30%. The CyberTruck sales have been marred by recalls and all sorts of controversy, people breaking their fingers in the front trunk. It's just absolutely ludicrous timing for this kind of package for the CEO of Tesla. Tesla has laid off 14,000 workers worldwide, 3,000 just in Texas alone, and we're talking about giving the CEO of the company that is in this big a trouble, the largest compensation package in the history of the world. Additionally, this will dilute the shares of all of the other shareholders by 10%.
Hey, 5 seconds. Just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
Every single share of Tesla, because the way that this compensation package is being generated is they are creating shares, so there's like stock buybacks are kind of market manipulation to increase the share price by the company buying back stocks that exist on the market and eliminating them, so there are fewer stocks total. So then therefore, supply and demand, the price of each stock increases, right? So that's how stock buybacks work. So in this compensation package, they are generating new stocks. And so if there are more stocks now after this compensation package goes through, then each stock is going to be worth less. And this happens with any compensation package for a CEO, but typically the dilution for the remaining shares are something on the order of 1% or maybe 2, maybe 3%. We're talking about a 10% dilution of shares for this compensation package for Elon. So that's going to be bad for all the shareholders. And of course, there's a bunch of wealthy shareholders that we're not super concerned about their, about the state of their shares, like if Elon's buddies, like Kimball Musk, I'm not super concerned about his stock portfolio, but those people are not the only folks who have shares in Tesla. There are also, pension systems. CalPERS, the California pension system, the teachers union's pension in New York has $600 million worth of shares in Tesla. And so this is so not only is this just bad in a business sense for, all the other wealthy folks, this working people are also some of the folks who are footing the bill for this insane payment package for Elon Musk. So it's all around bad. It's also going to increase his control of the company. Currently, he has something like 14% share, 14% of the shares. After this payment package is going to have nearly a quarter of the shares. So it will increase his control of the company in a company that is already run by Musk toadies, as is evidenced by the fact that the shareholders were willing to vote in this ludicrous pay package. I mean, it's just all of this are reasons that this pay package should not go through. But the thing that is most frustrating to me, is the fact that this comes literally only months after the layoffs of 14,000 people.
Wow.
14,000 people laid off worldwide without an income. I mean, we know what it means to be without a job in this country and in many countries across the world. But in this country in particular, being without a job means that you don't have an income. You don't have a way to pay for your health care, for your mortgage, for your rent, for groceries. All of these things, not having a job can literally make you homeless. We're talking about the financial destitution of thousands of people as he takes a $56 billion pay package. It is really, if that's not something that makes your blood boil, then, it's difficult to imagine the kind of person that you are. It should not be happening. Should not be allowed to happen. And in fact, some shareholders, and in particular some of the stewards of these pension trust funds, tried to block the move because the company is headquartered in Delaware, and so Delaware has, I think, stronger shareholder rights for companies, and they have more leverage in Delaware than maybe they do in other states, and so they brought a challenge to it back in 2018 when this package was first proposed. So he's been really trying to get this $56 billion pay package for a long time. Shareholders brought a suit against the execution of this pay package. And so so the court said that, okay, if you're going to do this, you have to have a shareholder vote. It can't just be a board vote, right? The board of directors can't vote and make this happen. It has to be a shareholder vote. And well, the shareholders voted and they agreed to, the total of them, even though there were a lot of pension systems and stuff aligned against it. There were, more of the wealthy types who were in agreement to give Elon Musk this $56 billion pay package. And so it went through, and it's unclear. It's unclear to me. I think perhaps if you read about it enough, you would know the next steps in actually executing this. But I don't think it's exactly a done deal yet. I do think there's still a few more hoops that Elon is going to have to jump through to be able to pull down this $56 billion pay package. But yeah, it's just it really is frustrating. In particular amid this time of thousands of working people being laid off by Tesla, and they're giving him the largest pay package in the history of the world. It's just absolutely unjustifiable.
Right, and he actually threatened to move to Texas. He threatened to move the company from Delaware to Texas if he couldn't get this package, and also apparently, threw out there that he would have to go make cars somewhere else if he couldn't get his, $50+ billion package.
Right.
Absolutely ludicrous.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.